Hello everyone. So today I am here with my mother-in-law, Jen. And if you're new to here, my name is Ramonita, and we're gonna answer some questions, some vegan questions. Alright? I just found a couple questions here on Google, my favorite search engine. And I think it'll be really fun to do it.
Okay, sounds good.
So the first question is, why did you become vegan?
The animals, for the animals. But after you're vegan for a while, it starts to morph into other things, and then it ended up being, you know, for the planet, for my health.
Okay. Yeah, for me, why I became vegan was the planet. The planet and the ocean life. Because without the ocean, we don't have air, water, clouds, you know. And it'll mess up like everything. So that's why I became vegan, the ocean.
Is it now because of all the rest of the stuff too?
Oh yeah, now I stay vegan because of the health and the animals. Yeah. Yeah, whenever I see, I don't know, like yesterday I was like driving by cows and sheep by sheep, and yeah, I was like, oh, I can't imagine like taking their fur or like eating them. I can't. Yeah,
I understand.
So for anybody that might not know, what is the difference between a vegan, a vegetarian, and plant-based?
Do you know?
Yeah. So vegan is you eat no animal product and you don't wear any animal product. You don't use any product with animal products, right?
No animal byproduct.
Or animal testing. You don't use stuff that is tested on animals, right? That's vegan. Vegetarian is that they don't eat meat, but they still eat eggs and dairy. Yep, dairy. And plant-based is just eating plants.
So vegan is actually the thought process. So plant-based is the way you eat. So people say I'm vegan. Actually, I'm vegan means the way that I think about things. With the animals have feelings and personalities, and we shouldn't exploit them. But when you say you're whole food plant-based, that means that that's the way you eat. Oh. And a lot of people that are just vegan are junk food vegans.
Yeah.
So whole food plant-based is usually whole foods.
And raw.
And there is raw vegan too, which is nothing's cooked, and I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a big difference through the three of them.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Where do you get your protein?
Oh my gosh, everywhere. So the strongest animal in the world is a gorilla, and they're vegan. They don't eat meat. So I get my protein the exact same places, all the plants, beans, peanut butter, all the same places. And you can only eat so much protein because your body can only use so much. So people that are eating like 8 gazillion grams of protein, they're not using all of it.
What are you doing with it?
It just sits in your body. It's not processed. It doesn't process. So you can only really process so much. And plant protein is different than animal protein. But like they say, you're supposed to eat is a citrus with your protein when you're vegan to help process it better or something. So you know.
Yeah, that's cool. I get my protein from beans and tofu, and I drink protein powder. So doTERRA, they got like my favorite protein powder, and then you can make it into a smoothie, or you could just mix it with water or almond milk.
Do you drink nuts or eat nuts?
Oh yeah. I drink almond milk, so I guess I drink nuts. But yeah, I eat lots. Carter eats more nuts than I do. Yeah, he loves his peanuts. Yeah, he does. What do you eat? Okay, so we kind of like talked about it.
I eat a lot of beans, I do a lot of lentils. I like lentils too. Chickpeas, a lot of chickpeas. I still am partially junk food vegan, so I do eat my Impossible burgers and my Beyond burgers, and I just had a fish yesterday, and it was like Today's Catch or something is the name brand, and that's vegan. But I still eat a lot of just regular, like I eat bread and I eat pasta.
Yeah, and rice.
Yeah, and those things, well, the pasta, not all of it, because some of egg noodles have egg. So I eat a lot of, I eat chickpea pasta, brown rice, a lot of brown rice.
I eat brown rice pasta, love that. Like gluten-free pasta, that's good.
A lot of fruit and veggies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we eat. We eat everything but the animals.
And Oreos are vegan, so people that are like, I could never be vegan, you're already eating vegan if you're eating Oreos. And original Twizzlers are vegan. I think Starburst might be vegan. So there's even that kind of stuff. I don't eat any of that stuff, but
yeah. Do you ever miss meat?
no, because what I eat is like there are people that say, well, if you're eating things that are like a burger, why don't you just eat the burger? Because I'm not,
I've heard that.
There are times that like the smell of the burger, even some of the vegan burgers, remind me of the burger, what it used to be. I just don't like the animal cruelty that goes into the other burgers. So that's why I eat them.
That's true. Yeah. When I first started, I started April 2021, and I did miss like the weirdest stuff, which is wings. Like I miss wings, which is sad for chickens.
I understand that.
I miss wings and like the worst snack, beef jerky and Slim Jims.
Oh yeah, no.
But it's because like as a kid that I was raised with like, here's a Slim Jim, you know. But now I don't miss it at all. Like I don't miss egg. I don't miss any of it.
Everything that I ate as a normal person, normal eater,
you can find a substitute. Yeah,
I can substitute, or I make my own, like tacos. I don't use the processed taco meat or the meat that I do everything with beans. So I missed tacos for a while until I figured out how to make my own tacos, and now I crave my tacos, and if I see someone else eating regular tacos, I'm kind of like, ooh, no.
Sometimes the smell of meat makes me sick.
Sometimes I'll drive, but sometimes I drive by McDonald's or Burger King and I'll be like, that smells so good, but I know, first off, it's just bad for you, and second off, all the crap that goes into it, and I wouldn't eat it anyway, so.
When I smell rotisserie chicken, like I used to work at a grocery store, and when I would smell it, it smelled good, but then at the same time, like, no. Yeah. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go. If you're going to eat fake meat, why don't you just eat the real thing? And she just answered that.
Yep.
It's because of the animal cruelty.
Yeah, it's, you know, and now like I got these Boca burgers in a yellow box, something I had never seen before. And I got them at Sharp Shopper. And they, when I was making them, I was like, these smell just like McDonald's burgers. This smells like McDonald's. So for me, it's just, you know, like I know that there was no cruelty that went into that food, and I kind of had like the McDonald's experience, but I knew I wasn't going to be in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, or feeling like crap.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one thing I love about, like we just ate lunch and we stuffed ourselves, but we felt stuffed at the time, but we don't feel sick now. No,
it didn't take long for it to
digest.
It just settle in, and I don't feel sick. I don't feel, and even when I was full, it wasn't like Thanksgiving full.
Yeah.
It wasn't that gross, nasty, disgusting feeling.
I used to suffer from heartburn, acid reflux, and ever since I went vegan, I don't suffer from it no more.
I'm telling you,
I think it's the meat.
Everything. It heals everything. The dogs, everything. It's
so good.
I don't get migraines anymore.
Wow.
So I don't get migraines. My asthma is gone. So there are. I mean, that I think being vegan combined with a bunch of other aspects of things that have changed in my life. Like my asthma might be gone because I am vegan. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. So there's two things combined. But when
you reduce your toxins in your home?
Yeah, oh yeah, I don't have any of that. There's none of that. Like I was thinking about that. Like I opened up my medicine cabinet and there's like no toxins in there whatsoever. So
that's good.
Yeah.
It's not just one thing.
No. It snowballs. It snowballs. You choose to do one thing and then you just continue to do things and before you know it, you're vegan and you're a minimalist. you're toxic.
All right, guys, my camera stopped recording because I didn't have enough memory, but there's enough now. So my last question is, when did it all start? Like, how old were you? What year it was?
Okay. Yes, it was 2012. So I would have been 40. And I saw a video online called Meet Your Meat, and it's a PETA video. And it's an 11-minute video, and I got to 7 minutes and I had to turn it off because the baby pigs were screaming, and that was the thing that got me. And I'm not like, I was never really I don't like bacon. I'm just not a big, like, I didn't eat a lot of pork. And after the video, they had other things there that said, do a 90-day vegan challenge. And I was just a normal person at that point in time. And so Carter was young. I don't know, how old was Carter at that point? 12, 9, 13, 10, 14, maybe. And I was like, we're doing vegan for 90 days. And so that's what we did. And then I was vegan for probably 6 months, and then I went vegetarian, and then I went back to vegan, and then I went back to normal, and then I do vegan again. And then now it's been 3 or 4 years that I've been basically vegan. I bounce back and forth between whole food plant-based and junk food vegan. So, but probably about 4 years.
Wow. So altogether, 10 years ago, or 11 years ago was like when you started.
Yes. Yeah.
And for me, you know, dating her son and knowing that she was vegan, we went up to see her one year. And that was after I saw that movie. And I was like, I told Carter, I was like, babe, I think I want to go vegan. This weekend when we see your mom, let's eat everything she eats. And so we did, and then I realized that it's not bad. It does take a while to get used to the processed vegan.
Texture is a little different sometimes.
And I was not a bean person. I don't know if you know that, but I hated beans. Like, I'm Hispanic, so we always have rice and beans. And I would eat the juice of the beans, or like take out some beans if I didn't want them. I loved lentils, always loved lentils, but never loved beans. And so I was like, this is a big transition for someone that didn't like beans. So now you're gonna eat a lot of beans, like make so
I couldn't even eat beans in the beginning.
Really?
My stomach did not like them, so yeah.
Yeah, all the gas.
Oh yeah, and bloating.
Gassy
it was
vegan.
so bad.
But yeah, so we went over to her house, ate everything, and then I realized that, okay, let's do it. Let's just...
Was that when we did the burgers on the grill? But didn't we have real burgers and vegan?
Yeah, Bubba had the real one.
Yeah, so we had, there was a little bit of everything there, but yeah.
But that was the first time I ever had like anything vegan, like processed vegan. Like,
yeah.
You brought like the patties, the chicken patties. I remember that.
Carter and Bubba have always loved those. So
yeah. And I was like, this is different. And you had like the vegan mayonnaise. And I was like, this is really different, but I can do this. And now I inspire other people to like eat vegan meals with me.
Meatless Mondays. I had a couple people at work that were really interested in veganism and whole food plant-based, but weren't that way and said they could never be that way. And I said, well, try Meatless Mondays. I had a girl who was getting ready to, would have been in January. In March, she had scheduled to have gastric bypass surgery. and she was very overweight, and she went vegan. She decided to do all of January vegan. Well, she did January, February, and March, and lost 85 pounds, and then canceled her surgery.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I had to help her a little bit because at first all she was eating was like a salad and an orange a day. I was like, no. You need to eat your food. You need to eat a lot of food because you eat more because it processes.
I lost 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like 160-ish, and I went down to 130. And like in like less than 2 months, I lost 30 pounds being vegan, and I kept the weight off.
Well, and that's the thing too, is the more whole food that you eat, the more weight you're gonna lose. So, you know, when you do that, if you're eating the ice cream and ice cream sandwiches.
Or the pies. There is vegan pies and cakes.
Yeah, yep.
And
I've eaten a couple of the cakes. Yeah. So, and that is one of those things. There is, you know, still sugar and stuff like that in it, but it's an easy way to lose weight, and it's sustainable. It's something that can stay with you.
You feel good.
Yep. It gets rid of a lot of skin problems. Veganism is like the only diet that is proven to reverse heart disease and diabetes. So those, I mean, people that have either one of those two should be eating whole food plant-based. And that's what they recommend, is whole food plant-based, not just vegan, for stuff like that.
Yeah, we should be eating more whole foods.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard in this processed world in America. But yeah, I really love it. And it's easier. I think it's easier to be vegan than it was to be. I mean, when I was keto, it was more hard. It was so hard to be keto and count your carbs. Now I don't really have to count carbs. I just eat carbs.
Yeah, I like carbs.
Yeah, carbs are not bad for you guys.
No.
Okay, it's not bad. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, just comment down below any of your questions. And if you've been vegan, tell us your story. What answer any of these questions, or what when you became vegan, how long has it been, and what changes have you seen? But yeah, thank you for doing this interview.
Sure, not a problem.
See you guys.